Hey guys, welcome back to Too Many Hobbies. I'm glad that you stopped back in to watch another video review of Joe Classified here that I just lately started getting back into after about 40 years. And I just can't help myself but to keep buying these things because I feel like I'm a kid again. I'm 7 or 8 years old. Anyway, tonight we got, as you can see, we got the Trubble Bubble on the table with the Tele-Viper that came as a combo here. I'm not going to go too heavy in the Tele-Viper. More so on the Trubble Bubble. I think that's the main focus of this video, but I am going to touch on the Tele-Viper a little bit. Maybe not as in-depth as I normally do. But here it is, Tele-Viper on the table. Sitting here, this thing just looks awesome. Couldn't wait to get this thing. I loved these things as a kid. I had one. I have to say, with these new ones, I definitely like the size being bigger. I think it's a little bit easier to handle at times. Let me get the Tele-Viper out of here. And I don't know, the parts seem a little bit better, especially on this model. I'll go over the bubble. I'm going to go over the Tele-Viper real quick. Then we'll come right back to the Trubble Bubble. I'm going to be messing that up. But anyway, let me get this guy in his stand real quick. Alright, I got him on his stand there. And I'm going to say once again, I don't know why. These things aren't exactly cheap. They're not all very expensive. I mean, I think I got this for... Picked it up for like 50 or 60 bucks off Amazon, which is a good deal, I think, for the double combo and the size and everything. But my only one complaint is, why can't you send a stand with these guys? It's so cheap. And you know, it's a nice way to display everything. Or even maybe like a clear stand, even just for the Trubble Bubble. That'd be cool to have it look like it's up in the air. You know, 4 or 5 inches, nothing huge. And make it clear. But anyway... That's my only real gripe about this whole thing. I don't want to start out all negative there, but very cool figure. Tele-Vipers were always cool. I always enjoyed them. Let me bring them in a little bit. Looks definitely awesome. Love the color scheme. Love the purple and the black and the dark blue. Very cool guy. Not a lot of accessories come with him. Pretty plain Jane, not like Scarlet, for the love of God. I need a whole locker just for all her stuff. But guy's looking really cool. Watch on one wrist. Looks like he's got his little digital pad there on his arm for controlling things, so forth. Holsters on 2 sides. Nice little vest. Doesn't seem to mess with his bending too much. His head, very cool. What I thought was interesting about this one is that he came with 2 different heads. Very cool. One like a sci-fi with the visor down, all digital, and a darker skinned fellow there. So if you get another one, you can change up the head so they look a little different as you're building your armies or whatever displays, you know. Pretty cool. I like the idea. Not bad. His other gear he comes with is his backpack and his blaster here. Very cool. Got a little color purple on there, an antenna. Looks like a spot to maybe hold a weapon, or actually to mount this weapon, like so. See if I can get it in there, like so. So that's cool. And there you go. But looks very cool. Nice little hose, pliable. Wasn't hard to get on. Let's see if I can get it on his back so you can see what it looks like. Boom. I'm going to bring it around to this hand. I believe that's the hand I already had it in. Maybe our fingers are spread out a little bit. Won't be so hard and make me look like an idiot trying to get it in there. Like so, guys. So that's the Tele-Viper. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into him, but there he is. Another very awesome figure. Let me get him out of the way. And let's bring in the Trubble Bubble. I'm going to start right off with the simplest thing first. The Trubble Bubble looks like there's some kind of, I'm not really sure But I'm guessing these were the, my memory serves me wrong. Someone correct me down in the comments, be greatly appreciated. But an air mine maybe? Float off back if someone's chasing them. It does have a door here, bring it in, that does come off. I pre-took it off because it's kind of a little bit of a pain in the neck to get in there. Especially with my big bulky hands, but there you go. Just going to turn this around slowly in my hand. Very cool details on it. Little air mine, that's what I believe that is. My memory serves me correctly. I don't remember what the old Trubble Bubble, if they came with it or not, you know, talking this 40 years ago. I probably should look some of this stuff up. But, you know, father of 3 and running mad in these crazy times that we live. It's definitely not the 80s anymore. But, anyway, piss poor excuse, but sorry about that. Anyway, here's a Trubble Bubble. I'm going to give her a quick little spin around. Very cool in the back. It's got the pod, the engine pods here in the back. Just pushes right in, really nice. Got the cool decals already on these, which or painted on or decal. They look like they're painted on, which I'm thinking is very cool over the old decal, especially over time they start peeling off and collecting dust and dirt, especially when you were playing with them. On this side, it's got a missile rack that push in there. The only problem I see is that the part that mounts it to the Trubble Bubble, they don't really like to stay on there too good. So keep an eye on those, especially when you're launching and playing with the rockets, but no big deal. Just keep an eye on it, you know, the normal. As you spin here, the front canopy, forgot the other rocket here on the other side. Turn it this way. Canopy's really nice. Locks down, clips in. I will say, it seems like this one side over here, I'll have to work on it, but it doesn't seem to like to want to clip in on this one side for some reason. No big deal. Just have to work on it a little bit, but there you go. The hatch opens up all the way like so. It's got cool little electronics and the boards in here. I don't know if you can see those when you're flying. Let me see if I get it that way. Oh, there you go. There's a good view. On the left there, you got the green screen and some red buttons. Nice little touch of details. The seat. The front here bends all the way down to get the figure in. A nice little seat belt. Little pain in the neck. I had to work with the seat belt getting in through the hole there a little bit. Other side's got some more computer screens, and it looks like a speaker and just some color in there to add a little detail to it. Very cool. On the front there, the front handle fold out there. You can see there's a computer screen next to the handles there. This folds quite a bit to get your figure in, which is really nice. And it's got a nice mounted weapon here in the front. And boy, was that a pain in the neck to get on. I had to heat that up to get on. There was no way getting that on. But it seems, you know, stiff enough where things aren't going to, you know, it's not going to flop around. So that's cool. Hands fit well to the handles. Looks pretty cool. The only thing I would say, I kind of wish they did something with like a foot peg or something instead of his feet just hanging. I think it would look a little, I know they haven't, that's not how it was. But I just think that would be cooler, you know, displaying the model. And can you imagine if this thing did work and you flew? I mean, your legs would be back into the fans, man. There's no way flying forward. Your legs would get dead legs, man. You wouldn't be able to feel your knees down. But anyway, that's what makes G.I. Joe awesome, right? There's no way this thing would ever work, but man, is it cool, right? And boy, did we have hours and hours of fun playing with the Trubble Bubble. Popping up out of nowhere. Anyway, I kind of went off a little bit there. And there's the bottom view. Got some fins. Some of these louvers move back and forth for changing direction. Very cool feature, I thought. And there's the Trubble Bubble, guys. Just like the old one, I just think with a few improvements, some nice colors and stuff. Little details here and there, like such the inside panels there with the inner electronics. Very cool. Tele-Viper came with it. Always a cool dude. I always enjoyed them. I thought they were cool. add to the enemy force there, and different, you know, foot soldiers that they had. Very cool. And the air mine, and of course the 2 different heads. But hey, that wraps it up there, guys. I don't want to go too long. I just want to show what you got in the box. I opened mine so you don't have to open yours. Or if you're interested in buying these, you know what you're going to get, guys. Very good product. Very well done. Again, I can't really say there's too many gripes besides no foot pegs on the Trubble Bubble. I think would have been cool to help hold him in there a little bit better, because even with the seatbelt, he seems like he wants to slide out of the seat. I think that would have been a nice little option, but no big deal. And again, the stupid little stands would have been really nice. No big deal. I don't know why. If you're listening out there, Hasbro, put some of the freaking foot pegs in every one of them. It's no big deal. But anyway, excuse me. Anyway, that's my only real gripes. Other than that, they both look great. They look awesome. Can't wait to get it on the shelf for display. And try to keep my boys off of them. So far, I haven't been successful. They've already been playing with it. They think it's awesome. And what a great experience for them to see what real toys of the 80s were like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. It greatly helps. And if you would, you got some time, you want to make a comment, greatly appreciated. Leave one below. And thanks for watching Too Many Hobbies, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.